AT&T Sportsnet is celebrating Black History Month with a look at some of the individuals that made a difference in our community. In 2016, Rice celebrated 50 years of Black undergraduate life at the university. As part of the celebration, 15 former student athletes were recognized as trailblazers by the school. One of these was Goya Qualls, who became the first women's basketball player to receive a full athletic scholarship. But like so many individuals in the 1960s and 70s, the road to becoming a pioneer was far from easy.
AT&T Sportsnet and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas are proud to celebrate Black History Month.
I grew up in New Jersey in a little town called Seabright. It's right on the shore, like you hear the Jersey Shore. That's where I grew up. I'm an only child, so I played basketball because I could play by myself. Basketball, I just loved it. I picked up the ball and started to play and got better and better. I was a big Knicks fan, New York Knicks fan, so Walt Frazier, Earl Monroe, Willis Reed, Dr. J from the 76ers, because they were basketball players. There weren't really that many, there weren't any women's professional leagues at that time. So those were the people that I liked as athletes.
Growing up in the heart of the civil rights movement, Goya witnessed firsthand the fight to make America more inclusive to all cultures and backgrounds. While rigid segregation was not the standard in New Jersey, racism was always present in everyday life.
Yeah, I saw it. The high school, there were 7 blacks, I believe, in the whole school. Okay, I played field hockey, the only person of color on the hockey team. When I played basketball, I was the only female Black athlete. Let's just be very candid. I was called the N-word. I had it written on my locker, but you know, my parents just told me just try to ignore it and just be you, and that's what I tried to do.
Basketball was always a great passion for Goya. Her success on the court and in the classroom opened up a multitude of college possibilities. But ending up in Houston was never part of her high school plans.
Truth be told, I really didn't think I'd want to go to Rice because I was thinking about Princeton, I was thinking about Stanford. My dad said, well, if you're really serious about considering Rice, we'll send you there. And I said, okay. But I wasn't. I wanted to come to Houston. And I thought if I would take a vacation, I probably wouldn't choose Houston, Texas as a place to go on vacation. But okay, my dad will send me there, so I'll get to see Houston. And I got here, and a lady by the name of Joyce Pounds-Hardy, wonderful lady, picked me up at the airport and drove me to the campus. We went to the football stadium. Now imagine, I'm from a little school. The first thing I see is Rice Stadium that seats 72,000 people, and I was in awe. I thought the campus was beautiful, and then I met a couple of the players on the team, and then I went back home and I told my parents I'm going to Rice. And they're like, are you sure? And I said, absolutely, I'm going to Rice. For me, coming to Rice was no different than my high school. I mean, I was used to being one of very few blacks, right? So I didn't realize that a lot of people here did not have experiences, like one-on-one experiences with people of different cultures. I kept thinking I was coming to Rice University. I thought that, you know, people were very intelligent there because Rice is known as an academic school. So I had really high hopes that I said, oh, people are very intelligent, so there's not going to be any racism, there's not going to be any bigotry at Rice. I really believed that, but that wasn't the case. I had wonderful teammates that race didn't really matter. I've had people tell me, no, I don't know any black people. And I'm like, but you know me. Oh, but Goya, you're different. And see, that's sort of, it's like a backhanded compliment to me, like you're different, so you're okay, but I am black. So then I say, well then, you have a stereotype of what black people are or should be. So maybe your stereotype is wrong, because clearly I'm black. I'm not going to change that. So it is a learning curve.
Despite the learning curve, Goya excelled at Rice academically and athletically. On the basketball court, she was a team captain, named Most Valuable Player, and set a record for rebounding.
I was the first female to earn a full scholarship on the women's basketball team. You know, to be honest, I didn't think of it as an honor. If you don't mind me going back a second, 2 years ago when I was told that I was going to be honored as one of the trailblazers, It wasn't even in perspective until that time, truly, that I thought, wow, I really was the very first African American person at Rice to open doors for other people. It didn't even occur to me. I mean, again, I was here in the late 70s and didn't really think that I was a pioneer, but I guess I was.